Weather. Weather. Warzone. What? Does this thing work? I actually don't know if it... Okay, there we go. Yeah, showed up. Restream updated their chat. It looks different now. Alright, let's continue. Let us continue. Find out more about your father's dying moments. F. Chopin. Chopin. Chopin? Chopin? Zulski family portrait. Our family portrait. I can remember when it was taken. The year was 1884, and Ligia and I were 9 years old at the time. She was clearly tense, and I remember how Mother admonished her not to smile, not to fidget, and to stand straight. Ligia was to take the cue from her. Mother was able to freeze like a statue and sit there, barely breathing, for a couple of hours. I, on the other hand, posing nonchalantly, was always more unrestrained than my sister. I could always get away with more. Behind us, our father, the head of the family. One hand resting patronizingly on the back of the chaise lounge, asserting his ownership, the other holding a grimoire, the black grimoire. Behind father, a shadow, as if a shape was emerging and forming, indicating another presence. That's Balberith. The family is complete. Oh my god, what is happening? The screen is flashing white on the OBS preview. Well, worst case, I'll just turn off the preview. That's a classic. Oh, there's tons of stuff here. A leather suitcase bearing traces of many travels. Grains of desert sands from father's trip to Africa had settled on the suitcase. He would set it aside, spinning plans for future voyages into the unknown regions of the material world, searching for what was hidden behind the veil of reality. Books in hard leather binding with many bookmarks. Father would pore over the yellowed pages again and again, reading the same words over and over, trying to extract meaning from them. He repeated the words about dedication and the necessity of sacrifice like a mantra, slamming shut one volume and reaching for another. What does it all mean? A wooden mask representing a salutor known as Shurale. The demonic countenance is clothed in the hope that clung to it first, and the satisfaction that soon followed. It seems that father had plans for Shurale, which he eventually managed to fulfill. Pseudo-Monarchia Daemonum. Compared to Crowley's Ars Goetia, there are 3 fewer demons. What do you mean 3 fewer? Oh, compared to Crowley's Ars Goetia, there are 3 fewer demons. Okay, no evidence that all demons are salutors. Bathim, a false lead. Pucelle, a false lead. Anton claims to have subjugated Orobas. Mere boasting. Marchosius, expected to take on the form of a wolf with the wings of a griffin and the tail of a snake. According to Duplancy, he takes the form of a wild lioness. Interesting observation by Crowley. Demons are unexplored figments of our mind. However, in appearance it resembles an ox with wings. A lead for Sabnok, unknown. Oh. My love for you is burning. It keeps me from eating. It keeps me from sleeping. It keeps me from living. Ligia, I am begging you to end my agony. Agree to be my... Message from Mother. Dear child, stop. It is with great sorrow that I have received the news of Stanislaus' death. Stop. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend the funeral ceremony. Stop. My duties in Paris keeps me from traveling to Warsaw at this time. Stop. I join you both in mourning and sorrow. Stop, Mama. Duties in Paris. That's rich. Hard to expect anything else coming from you. Okay. My letter from Paris, November 1896. Sister of mine. I feel well enough to write something to tell you. No, I feel well enough to write something to you. The doctor also recommended I do so. I'm not alone in my anguish. I share a room with one Rayford Morton, whose last name escapes me. What? They brought him from London, from Dr. Seward's clinic. A very interesting case. He spends his days hunting for the moths, cockroaches, ladybugs, and beetles that come here sometimes. He eats them. He says it gives him strength to wait for the coming of the Lord, but I don't think he means the Savior. I cannot yet reconstruct all the details after the debacle with Paimon. My mind is still in tatters. Paimon visited me no more than a week ago. I know that's impossible. It probably happened only in my mind, but it was so clear. He, as the king of hell with his host of demons, with the shadows of his penitents, called for me to join them. It was so real. I'll stop here. I'm having a hard time gathering my thoughts. W. The Polish Gazette Evening Edition. Obituaries. At the cemetery in Montmorency on Sunday, the body of the distinguished writer and citizen, the late Sewerina Duchinska, was laid to rest. A handful of compatriots escorted the coffin amidst the pouring rain. The funeral service was very modest. In accordance with the wishes of the deceased, the sums allocated for wreaths were deposited in the coffers of the Claudia Potoka Charitable Society. The late Antoni Charlensky. Chilensky. This is a fuck you. This is fuck you. Fuck you. What is this? The late Antoni Czechensky. How would you pronounce this? Czechensky. It has to be like a ps. Czechensky is the only thing that makes any sense. Czechensky, retired, aged 91. The late Barbara Chelanka. Chekala. Yeah. Kshe. The late Stanislaw Sulski, entrepreneur, aged 63. Warsaw Funeral Company M. Tyska. The company arranges funerals, exhumations, and the transportation of corpses. A factory warehouse of metal and wooden coffins. Mourning hats, crepe paper, and a vast selection of items used in the time of mourning. My letter from Rome, July 1896. Dear sister, I am writing to you because sleep eludes me. As I wrote before, I have found a suitable candidate. However, I'm still struggling to reach his flaw. I feel that Paimon is within my reach. I even saw him, vaguely, but I did. I'll stop here because my nerves prevent me from continuing. W. P.S. Yes, I will be careful. Don't think me a fool like father. Hello, Despis. Oh, you played this? Yeah, I'm thinking it's kind of nice so far. Bust of Siren. Sharp avian features bear a wild, disturbing kind of beauty. They make you want to fall into her clutches and be lulled into an eternal dream by her sweet song. Yet her cryptic, slight smile makes a subconscious primal part of your being cower away from the predator. But isn't a soul the only fair price for the bliss of giving yourself up to that enchanting creature? Haven't finished it though? Fair enough. The setting? You mean Poland? Serious photo. Straight backs, stern expressions, notes in the air. Two boys that are just trying to meet everyone's expectations. Something went wrong here. Get changed? Wardrobe. I think we looked at everything on outside there, but there might still be stuff in here. I feel like there's stuff upstairs. Maybe. Maybe it's just that guy that's spewing all the red stuff. Stanislav's last will. My last will, written down in this year of our Lord, 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen. It is my first and irrevocable will that my daughter Ligia Zulska be appointed executrix of this will. Immediately following my death, let an inventory be taken and all my personal movables be sold by public auction. Let the money so collected be offered to beggars at the cemetery. Everything related to the family business I entrust into the custody of my daughter. I do not attribute the manner of administration to her. This is the same thing that we were just told. I only wish that the business be small, not risky, and honest as I had run it. To my friend Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave a collection of muskets and 2 revolvers dating back to the uprising, to our first meeting. I also wish to aid my son Victor and entrust my grimoire to him, hoping that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will. Carry it out sacredly, even if it seems burdensome to you. I think... Oh, wait, hold on. Letter. The human heart is worth more than all the riches of the material world. Tonight. S.R. The message only appears to be brief. In fact, the pen strokes were accompanied by an accelerated heartbeat, motivated by a restrained fondness for the addressee. The ink is dripping with special care and warmth that have seeped deep into the paper. Alright, I think it's time to talk to the demon.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
Very, very good conversationalist. Ask Ligia. Well, Ligia isn't up here. Unless something appeared, but doesn't seem like it. Whoa, shit!
Where's Grażyna when I need her? Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
Grigori? Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
Ask why he's calling.
Has something happened?
To me? No. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw. If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powaskowska Street. Number 7 by cemetery. Powaskowska.
Oboskowska.
I'm glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
All right. What's happening over here? Chalky! Hot Chalky! Do you know the secret to time travel? It requires but one sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Ligia is reading a book in front of the fireplace, and I'm stacking building blocks. My parents are arguing in the smoking room. It's a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Cock! Have some liqueur. Liqueur is not alcohol. It is more of a tincture, in fact. Yes, a medicine. And since life is the most common fatal disease, well, to our health then.
Master Victor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
Sure.
Yes, a cup of cocoa would do me good.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon, along with some of your favorite cookies. It's been an age since we've seen one another. I'm glad you're back. Mistress Ligia is really struggling with everything.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it, but she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney. She takes after her father, no question about it.
And so, the great Stanisław Szulski is dead, crashed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death, sheer cruelty. Mr. Szulski didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think back on what a wonderful man he
True.
was.
True.
That won't take long. So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Szulski. Now, I'm a simple woman, but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
How do you mean, Grażynka?
Don't you suspect some impure powers had a hand in it?
Do you mean it could have something to do with Thaumaturge?
That I don't know. Look at us jabbering while there are potatoes not peeled. Forgive me, Master.
Another time, Grażynka. I'll get out of your way.
Always ample work, but I can always snatch a moment for a chit-chat with you, Master.
All right. We already had the cocoa. And, yeah. Already had some booze.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? Oh, for now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A Thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
Wiggle out of it. Refuse, you don't want this. Assure her that she can count on you. I mean, I literally do not know anything about it at all. What is the store? What is happening? I don't know. What? Sure, I'll help out.
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way, you can count on me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
The trousers are an original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century. It's high time we started dressing comfortably.
This type of fashion does nothing for you? She's my sister.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dumped my best tie in hot cocoa.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumyantseva.
Svetlana Rumyantseva. Rumyantseva.
Who is she? And what did Father have to do with her?
Svetlana is a Russian aristocrat who travels with the Romanovs' court. I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the grimoire.
Not so fast. To get in, you're going to need me and my connection.
Hold on. Find something.
Svetlana is famous for her soirees where she hosts the creme de la creme of Warsaw. We could go together. How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation. And I won't take no for an answer.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a table.
Whatever that means.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head. And
What's wrong with my head and face? Restores 4 of your health points for every enemy that is in the suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health will restore less of it. Increases inflicted damage by 50%. And that's a lot, isn't it? Action, reaction. What does that do? It's just an attack. Agony. The skill additionally casts the state on a random enemy. Suffering. Suffering. Hello, Sword Call. Pretty stylish. Maybe that one. More damage on next attack. Is there anyone out in the garden right now? Yes. What the fuck are you guys doing here?
Are you lost?
Fuck. Don't try to be a hero, and it'll be all right. You're outnumbered.
I'm gonna fuck him up.
I don't have all night.
What was that? Okay. Oh, wait. Reduces damage taken by 80%. Alright, we'll do a slow attack. That way we get rid of his resistance. Fuck you. Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! 2 attacks? I'm just gonna punch him. Fuck you. What about this guy? Ow! Fuck! Alright. That kills him. Fuck you. Oh shit. You forgot your shirt, bro. What's wrong with this guy? He's like a ginger and he has super black beard at the same time. What is this? Reduce the impact on owner's focus by 1. Required dimension force word 4 to disable. Okay. So that means he's basically immune to focus attacks, which furthermore kind of means it's not worth doing. This guy is super OP. Required dimension force deed 4 to disable. Reduced damage taken by 80%. What am I supposed to do about that? It just fucked. Isn't this encounter like super hard? What is happening here? Fuck you. Does that heal me? I thought... Oh. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Holy fuck, I'm dying. I'm losing. I'm just straight up losing. Fuck you. Restore health points by 16. Okay, this is a heal. Let's do that one. Ah! Shit. Just even more glitcher. Now the heal is kind of ass. But nothing does any damage. Oh! Okay, so if you stun him, he loses his damage reduction bonus. Okay. The combat track isn't the best.
Get off my lawn.
It's just a little uninteresting.
Victor? I heard a noise. Are you all right?
I'm fine. We've had a few unwelcome visitors.
Burglars? What's wrong with this town? I'll call Uncle.
There's no rush. I don't think they'll try to rob anyone anytime soon.
All right. Okay, so we're going to a barber in the middle of the night. Do we get a haircut? Brochure. Dr. Campbell's Safe Arsenic Soap removes freckles and red spots, giving a soft, matte whiteness to the complexion. It can even handle a strong tan. The secret of radiant skin. You will find it in all major drugstores and perfumeries. The main store is in Warsaw in F. Zamenhof Pharmacy, 8 Iron Gate Square. Pay attention to the brand and signature. Yep. Hell yeah, arsenic soap. Sounds great. Advertisement. Why is it so hard to read this word? Advertisement poster. The Pathé new phonograph reproduces singing, music, and declamation more cleanly, clearly, and so subtly than the most expensive gramophones. It does not hum, and the needle will last for many years without having to be replaced. For 32 rubles. Extremely popular among music lovers. If stock runs out, we will accept reservations for the next shipment. Songs from operas and operettas. Church songs, declamations, waltzes, polkas, and marches. Main storage of Pathé new phonographs. Adam Klimkiewicz, Warsaw 14, Leszno. Cognac. I feel the ratio of liquid joy to throat-pinching euphoria growing with each passing moment. Cognac. Hold on, we need to explore the city for XP. What was that? Wait. Oh, do we have to actually wait for time to pass? And travel there. Wait there. Another whatever this is. Don't know what this is. Is this like some kind of viewing booth? Ticket. Circus Sinicelli. 1 Ordinaka Street at the corner of 2 Okolnik. Entry ticket for the show on September at 4 p.m. 30 Chopniks. Kopnik. Something. We got a ticket to the circus. What are these guys doing? They're dancing. Some old buildings. What is this? Taylor.
Excuse me. Damn it. I forgot to turn the key.
Sorry, what?
You tell me. What is it?
I need some evening wear. Quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Szulski, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. And Mr. Szulski, if you'll allow me a moment of candor, as it often seems no one dares to address you with it.
Sorry, what?
Go and find yourself a barber in Polski. You look like a troglodyte. Now, I'd like to go to my business.
I won't bother you.
All right.
Wow, rude. This is where the tailor's ideas come to fruition. There are individual threads of focus left on the mannequin being ripped apart by customers' visits. All the ideas that aren't good enough are rejected. Nothing more. Nothing but more alterations. Incomplete tailoring designs. There is staggering anger radiating from the patterns. Desperate hands tried to sketch something valid, interesting and original to no avail. All that's left is chaos and impatience. The note was written by the tailor's impatient customer, urging him to promptly complete the order. Otherwise, they threatened to revoke their advance and ruin the tailor's reputation. Coffee cups. Dirty coffee cups. In the dregs, I can still feel the stress that urges the tailor to make more coffee and drink it hastily. Coffee is better than sleep. To sleep is to waste precious time that could be used for more alterations. Wait, did I skip the thing? The tailor has a steady hand for sewing, but his head reverberates with a lack of ideas. He needs inspiration, as frustration and impatience won't breed any good ideas. The way things are going, he won't finish the job or find creative peace.
Mr. Szulski, come in. What's new?
Mention his lack of inspiration.
I couldn't help noticing you're struggling for inspiration.
You've got a keen eye. The book makes it easier? I have to guess what everyone has in their mind.
Is there any way I can help?
I want to know what people look for in fashion these days. Back in the day, all you needed was 2 pant legs and a space for your Johnson. I don't know what else there is to it. If you tell me that, I'll be grateful. I'll sew you anything you want in return.
Let me sharpen my senses. I
Okay.
won't bother you.
All right.
We are now fashion police. There's something here. Photograph shows a woman in lingerie trying her corset. Caption: Lady Dragonfly. Now we just have to run through the entire city again. Just chill. We need to figure out what's popular with the people. Here's something. Lost invitation. Dear friends and companions of voyages to distant lands. It is my pleasure to invite you to a party where the scent of incense will mingle with the aroma of turmeric and cardamom. Sumptuous bedding under silk canopies and the beauty of exotic dancers await you. You will have the opportunity to taste forbidden delights during the evening. Come as usual to the gates of Sesame. To have them open before you, simply say the password, Kubla Khan, Count O. Worn book with tear marks on the cover. It's a good thing geometry exists. An ideal that bitter words can't destroy. Although his parents are clipping his wings, he believes he will be a great mathematician one day, and find his safe haven among perfect rhombuses, soothing circles, and friendly trapezoids. Were those things just not there before? Or am I like that blind? Oh, it's because I wasn't spamming snap, I guess. I guess it has a pretty big radius, but it's not infinite. Bigot's Diary. Here we go. Warsaw is sinking further and further into the depths of moral decay with every passing year. Streets that were once inhabited by modest and pious families are now turning into a hotbed of the worst individuals. For example, my neighbor, dear Mrs. S., told me about a woman who rents an apartment in a tenement house on 7 Eriwanska Street. She's an opera artist who is visited by many rich men. She has an abundance of gowns and lavish furnishings in her apartment. Recently, one of her many patrons took her on a foreign trip to Japan. Her ilk ought to be ashamed to show their faces in public. True. Have some class. Okay, we just need to spam right click a little bit more. Did I see red? No. Do we go and visit the barber? Maybe visiting the barber is a good idea. Maybe he also needs me to figure out what hairstyles people want. Oh, hello. An empty tube of purple paint. The petals of the mallows tremble in the wind, just like her lips trembled during the first kiss that hot summer. Violet rippled with sunshine, and her heart filled with sweetness. The memory of that moment awakens every time she colors the canvas with violet. Oh, I haven't been here. Hello? Something? XP? Okay, so the barber is there. Let's just check here again real quick. I don't think we came to any conclusions for him. Now the real question is time going to like auto skip forward if I hop in here? The cemetery? Why is the barber at the cemetery? But I guess this isn't the cemetery. This is just the district where the cemetery is. Oh. Lipstick. A metal case with a carmine color. The case fell out of a carriage window. Well, maybe she shouldn't have fixed her makeup while she was drunk. Passionate words have settled on the lid, pleadings for her to go with him. Promises that she would become famous as a dancer in the new world and that everyone would envy her. What was the game called? Has anyone played? Oh, I added it to my wish list. A game called Nobody Wants to Die. Anybody tried that game? Looked kind of interesting. I was thinking of buying that, maybe. I like detective games, but it's really hard to find one that's actually, like, not for little kids. The Warsaw Gazette. Kazimierz Brzezinski. Kazimierz Brzezinski. Kazimierz Brzezinski is a name likely to be heard many more times, not only in Warsaw but across the world. His inventions mainly concern live photography and war machines. Two of his works are of particular importance for the development of cinema. 1. The removal of light flickers in the projection of images, and 2. The invention of the handheld filming technique that doesn't require a tripod. The aforementioned removal of light flickers represents a breakthrough in cinematography, after years of stagnation caused by the futility of efforts taken to address this issue. Okay. The Gazette is evil. Everyone working there is evil.
Come in.
Ask for a haircut.
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes,
I think it looks pretty good. Oh, it looks like Asmongold. Can't be clean shaven. We'll keep the beard. Sure. This feels like a more natural haircut for him. Though I do like this haircut better. Sure.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
Find out why he doesn't talk much.
I can't help noticing that you're the most tight-lipped barber I've been to. And even you admit that you rarely talk to clients. Why is that?
When I prepared them for their final journey, it's hard to ask for their opinion.
So you style the deceased too?
Mostly. They still need to look good. After all, you only get a funeral once in your lifetime. So, what do you think? Do you like it?
Sure.
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
All right. You don't want me to read people's minds about haircuts or anything. You're just all right. He's good. All right. Sure. Now can we solve this dancing handbook? Leopold P. Dolinsky. Modern dances. Handwritten signature on the first page. Jan Wysoki, 1804. Smentarna Street. All right. There's a tram. Lost note. To buy. Jacquard vest. To do. Shoes. Polish. Frock coat. Clean. Crumpled stain. A Jacquard vest. The 5th this morning. The 5th this month. Envious thoughts accompanied him the entire time he spent running errands, nesting in his head like mice, gnawing at his well-being. Why are some people born into apartments and other into village huts? That's what it is, brother. Połachowska. What is this? Połachowska. The fuck was that? Was that where we were going for the soiree, or?
Do you call this a proper time for a visit? What's going on?
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Sir and Madam are already in bed. Come back in the morning like someone respectable.
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Intriguing.
A pile of invitations to tea parties and dinners from Warzaw's notable personalities. The most recent one is from Countess Lermontova. Alright, hold on, let me just go and rummage through every single possession that they have. Still checking the bathroom. No, no. Nothing. The old fart can't even hold his stool. Something. 365 dinner recipes for 5 PLN by Lucina C. Bread pudding. Slice your bread, wholemeal is best, thinly and dry it to brown. Then mash it into flour. Take 3 tablespoons of this bread flour, a glass of French wine, a cup of sugar, add 8 egg yolks into it, add some cloves, cinnamon, mashed vanilla, pour a tablespoon of clarified butter and the foam of said 8 egg whites mixed together, pour into a saucepan greased with butter and sprinkled with breadcrumbs, and put in the oven for a quarter of an hour. serves 4 to 6 people. I think I have actually seen this recipe on YouTube. On... is it Tasting History? I think he made bread pudding at some point. I don't really watch YouTube much, but I watched a couple of his videos. Medications. Various medications and tinctures in decorative bottles. Specifics prescribed by doctors and quacks. Victor, what brings you here? Actually, I don't know. I don't know. A bottle of expensive French perfume. Gifted to Rasputin by the Nadarzinskis, most likely as a suggestion that he might try to conceal his intense odor for the benefit of everyone. The gift was accepted, set aside, and never used. A decorative fan made of marabou feathers. Aniela's quivering words still waft over the fan, uttered either to her husband or herself, complaining about her failing health and psyche. The small gusts of air didn't bring any relief. The Nadarzinski family. The Nadarzinski. Nadarzinski? The Nadarzinskis are well situated, quite prosperous. They live a comfortable life and have friends in high places. No wonder Rasputin has chosen them. He seems to have won their favor by taking care of Aniela, who suffers from a nervous disorder. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm still checking out your apartment or your house. Listen. Oh, we can just turn on their gramophone. M. Mussorgsky. Tuileries. Okay.
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Nadarzinska, and my dear friend, Viktor Shulsky.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Viktor to us.
Viktor. Wojak.
What brings you here?
Alright, 1 second. Okay.
You were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
Have you known them long?
No, but Aniela and Lucian are my two good souls. They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof, and I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves. But enough of that. Tell me what you need.
I don't need anything, actually. I don't know why I'm here.
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a Thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
No?
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Nadarzinski door is always open to you.
Alright. We're just farming levels. I'm so high level. He just went to bed. What do we get down here? What is that? Oh, bonus HP. Increases damage taken by 50%. Suffering. Okay. We'll save a point. Suffering. So what? This now does 2x suffering. What is even the difference between these two? Ah, this is an AoE. It casts it again on another target. Does that mean you can cast it twice on the same person? Restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in this suffering state. Okay. %60 chance of dealing double damage is pretty big though. But I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay. So, Ivy Magazine. Responses from the editorial staff. Mrs. Sokolnica, we have included an extensive article about Angora rabbits in issue 22 and 23, titled The Wool of Angora Rabbits. There you will find hints on raising these animals, seeing as you are a resident of the Poznan Duchy. You will likely find it easier to import rabbits from Germany. Information on whom to purchase them from will be provided to you by the editor of the magazine, Der Kaninchensichter, Dr. F. Pop, Leipzig, Kaiser Wilhelmstrasse 22. Mrs. H. W. The graying of the hair may be a consequence of some hidden disease of the body, and we recommend that you consult with a specialist, as advice on this matter cannot be given by letter. W. Janekchik. The trendy dances, the two-step, the cakewalk, the Boston Waltz, are gaining popularity among our upper classes. Are taught in the evenings by John Wysoki, a well-known Warsaw ballet master. Unfortunately, as of November, he will no longer be offering his service, so if you wish to schedule a lesson, we recommend that you do not delay and contact him promptly. Okay. Is there like a map that I haven't been looking at? No, we have been everywhere here except for like checking out the cemetery again. Just go and hang out in the cemetery in the middle of the night, as you do in the city. Classic city folk behavior. Admire the view of the cemetery. Notes from a sermon. It's not hard to see that harmful fads and entertainment from the West have spread among our youth, and right under our noses too. I am talking here, for one, about the infamous teacher who was giving lessons on how to twitch in frenzied fits, and he had the gall to accept money for it. Fortunately, owing to a few vigilant parishioners and my own intervention, this shameful demoralization will soon cease. Notes on how to compose a sermon. There's something going on at 184 Smentarna Street that has the priest worried about being a potential pernicious fad from the West. At 184 Smentarna Street lives ballet master Jan Wysoki, who teaches evening classes where people can learn energetic Western dances. However, parishioners who are not fond of the new fad have forced him to cease his activity, so now is the last moment to enroll. Alright. See, you have to explore everything. There's stuff everywhere. Check out my dad's tomb again, you know, just as you do, you know. Checking my dad's tomb for loot. Because I'm pretty sure that thing wasn't there before, but maybe I just missed it. Oh, here we have something as well.
Am I a magician or what?
Withering white petals, the last lilies from the garden picked with the intention of bringing her joy, fell on the cobblestones when he saw her walking arm in arm with another man. The symbol of purity has been tainted with black ink. May she regret her decision. Off-white. People's envy is boundless, so why should anyone care about it? The fleur-de-lis pattern is a bold move. The jacquard vest will dazzle everyone, and the ruby red will be the talk of the town. New world fashion doesn't know the virtue of modesty. Let them be envious. Okay. We solved it.
Valush, look what they got dragged in.
God damn. Are you the ones disturbing the dead and strewing the bodies all over the graveyard?
No, not that. We are professionals. We've got the troublemaker here. I bet he'll call the Undertaker. That's too bad.
Peter Griffin over here.
The gravedigger will be surprised to see all this looting.
Fuck, I knew Thursday would be no good.
Don't be a sissy. It'll be all over soon. I'll take the coat. I'll take the clodhoppers.
Polish grave robber. I don't know if leveling up here really has any bearing. Dimension 4 word. Dimension 4 heart 5. Attack with Bukavach. Switch Pokemon. Cast State Suffering on enemy. If the enemy's health points is at or less than 50%, the skill additionally casts the state on a random enemy. Now, does this skill disables an enemy trait? Okay. Alright, let's give everybody suffering. I love making them suffer. Okay, so if he's less than 50%, then we can AoE dot. Oh, I think he got affected twice there. Ouch, ouch. Oh, is this like a 1-2 thing? You have to use this first? Oh! Yeah, so now we can do this. It stacks up to 4. And I think he has 4 stacks. Or Is that just... No, that's just one stack. But it does 4 damage, that's what it's saying. What if we switch? And we use this to clear our bleeds. Ah! He's dead, I think. Now this guy... Invulnerability makes you immune to gaining new negative stats. Okay, so this guy doesn't take any reduced damage or anything. So... we can just fuck him up. Fuck you. Ouch. 2. I don't really understand what the bleeding does. So, like it says I have 5 times 2. So why did I take 2 damage? Receive damage 1 at the end of every round. Okay, so the 5 is how long it lasts. So is it basically like... if you get hit again, it'll stack it up to max duration, I guess. But... this is a free win either way. They're revealing Path of Exile 2 the next season right now. But I want to watch it, but I also didn't want to watch it. Like, I wanted to play some games. Because the reveal is like an hour or 2 long. Let me do this. Right. So was that it? It was just a fight. Yeah, okay. Now where's the Undertaker? I want a reward. A reward for doing my citizen's duty. Alright, well, there's nothing more here. I think we're completely done in... oh, no? Poster. The Technicians Association in Warsaw invites you to attend a series of lectures delivered by top Polish inventors, technicians, and people of science. Held every Thursday at 7 p.m. at the association's headquarters at 59 Pobazowska Street. Admission 20 Chopeks. How do you pronounce that? Chopek. Kopek? Chopek. I need a Polish person. It is no wonder that virtuous citizens find ragtime suspicious. Merriment undoubtedly leads to moral decay. This is the dancing. Yep. Dancing is bad. It's morning. A beautiful tune, as if the fiddle were alive and carried it on its own. For a brief moment, it felt like someone had touched a string in me, and I didn't know it existed. Oh, me going into the dance parlor progressed time, I think. So now we have to go and check out the entire area again. Notes from a sermon. The predatory culture of the West is already digging its claws into the beating heart of our nation, the Church. How many of us are choosing to visit the tabernacles of entertainment instead of worship? Even once serious institutions are turning into a circus. I am thinking, for example, of the event that will take place on Thursday in a building that has always hosted only respected people of science. And now, at a time that exactly coincides with a rosary service in our church, they're planning to put on a moving picture show, a hollow clown act designed to divert our thoughts from work, family, and religion.
Well, there we have it.
On Thursday evening, Kazimierz Brudzinski and his Pleograph will appear at the headquarters of the Technicians Association at 59 Powozowska Street. This will be an opportunity to see a demonstration of live photography.
Get a steak for when your life is at stake. Make any vampire quickly retire. An aspen steak for you, sir? Premium wood, carved at midnight on the solstice. They're cheap.
Vampires? I don't think so.
What do you mean? The dead rising at the cemetery? They must be vampires.
Vampires are salutors attracted by blood and sizzling passion. There's nothing interesting for them among the dead.
It's what people believe that matters.
The steaks are exquisite, I must admit. What else do you sell?
Holy icons, miraculous Marys, salt.
Table salt?
Consecrated, but the steaks, I tell you, sir. Ever since they buried the magician, they've been selling like hotcakes. Anyone with some sense buys them.
Do you believe in all of this?
I believe in money. And if people are willing to buy a stick out of fear, then who am I to argue?
This buried magician, is it Szulski?
I think so. It makes no difference to me what his name was.
For him, steaks are not enough. We need to call the Pope.
Don't tell anyone or I'll lose my livelihood.
Goodbye. I hope the vampires don't take revenge on you.
They have no interest in me. I'm anemic. Please, tell your friends. On Wednesdays, I sell 4 steaks for the price of 2.
Alright. What's going on here? Gravedigger. Let me just check.
What is this foolishness? Open this gate!
Right. No one can keep us from entering the cemetery. It's a free country. Well,
How long are you going to keep wagging your chins? If it's closed, it's closed! Oh, Mr. Szulski, finally.
Ask why he waited for you.
I can see you've been waiting for me. Would my presence help solve some kind of issue?
I won't talk about it out here in front of these boors. Come inside.
you're letting him in, Gravedigger? What the hell is going on?
Shut your mouths or I won't open till Judgment Day. This is about your father, you know.
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah!
Ah! Humbug!
What did my father do this time?
I've got 2 pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
Tell me the bad news.
Today some rebel rousers came here and started making trouble. They ravaged your family tomb.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately.
What about the other news?
One night, I went out and saw the dead lying around.
It already beat their ass.
But not in their places, you know? In the pathways.
Wait, did I solve this
And then
before I
saw
even got
their
the quest?
graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the case, they might come out again tomorrow night. People are starting to talk about resurrections and the end of the world. Resurrections and now these maniacs. Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
Those vandals that ravaged the tomb, what did they look like?
Did he look like Peter Griffin?
I closed the gate because they're still hanging around there. Why don't you see for yourself, you know?
According to my knowledge, dead bodies don't rise on their own. Were there any witnesses? Any noise at night? Traces?
Nothing. Just the stiffs in odd places.
Goodbye.
Get rid of this scum at once.
Okay. Let's get more heart. Oh, I only have 4, actually. What is that? Increases focus. Okay. Increases inflicted damage by 75%. Oh, that's huge. It doesn't say how much it costs, but I mean, that is huge. So this game has like limited time, kind of. And it doesn't warn you when something takes time. The late P. Vitalij Gorimaikin gave up his spirit to God on September 3, 1905. The procession of the body to Powajski Cemetery will take place on Friday at 4 in the afternoon from his home at number 7 Milner Street. The bereaved wife invites the family and all well-wishers to this somber rite. The crumpled newspaper pages ooze with someone's cool, cynical calculations. They use the obituary page as a map to find those waiting to be dug up. It remembers the times of uprisings and cholera epidemics. A fresh trace of pain raises above the other memories that the statue has been a silent witness to, the widower's trembling hand seeking support. Its vibrations permeate the bricks with a mixture of revulsion and grief caused by the ghastly sight of the corpse of his recently buried wife, perched on her open coffin. Let's finish exploring over here before we go in case there's something we have to confront. I already beat up the grave robbers, though. Oh no, there's something. From Vitaly Goremaikin's grave, on the deadly cool tombstone, the gravedigger has left words of prayer and a concern straying on the marble. The concern that the dead won't rest in peace in accord with the laws of nature. It's a harbinger of the apocalypse. The third one this week. Damn. Okay. Alright, I think we go to the tomb. Because there were more thingies up here. But it's like around here.
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, you know, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer?
And who are you anyway?
We're the ones who purge the world from scum like you.
I'm a bit sorry now. But I think you will be too, in a moment.
You heard him. He asked for it. Get him!
Alright. We start out with Bukavac. No, he can't gain states. He can't gain states, but we need to attack and give him a state. Now the question is, does the disable happen first or after? But that means we can apply it, because it gets immediately disabled. It did look like he got the suffering. Ow! Inflicts damage equal to 8 for each enemy, or for each enemy afflicted. Doom. Fuck you. Oh, fuck. Shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. Ugh. Attack his focus. Ooh. Oh, my focus is going down. That's scary. I don't know what that does. Means they're gonna do a Giga attack on me, I suppose. Kill him. Get fucked. Right. Fat hobo. We apply old wound. And then we start spamming focus reduction. So now it reduces it by 2. And then we just kill him. Fuck you.
Let's take a look around.
Apage demons. Was. Discarded crowbar. Inept efforts to pry the tomb door open came to nothing. A crude tool, as crude as the man who used it. The steel reverberates with a desire to destroy what is strange, corrupted by magic and unfamiliar. Just like they were instructed by the Was. Yeah, was there no... I don't feel like we reached a conclusion here, right? I don't think there was anything else, though. Because I feel like I ran around everywhere. I think that's the number one issue. And it was what I saw, what people were complaining about with the game in the reviews. That you would just run around. And I don't mind just running around. But it is the fact that you have to, like... I feel like you have to... Well, not have to. But it feels like you want to just run around and check every single nook and cranny. And then time passes in the game, and then you have to do it again. Because that's how you, like, get XP, you do side quests and stuff.
You gave those lads by the tomb a good belting, huh? I could hear the echoes.
Thank you, but they weren't too keen to talk, and I have a few questions to ask.
Maybe I could help, you know?
It's a rather grim job you've got here.
Well, you know. I'd rather do this than struggle with drunkards in a bar or bolts in a factory. The dead are calm and predictable, you know? Unless they start rising from the grave, that is.
What is the WAS? Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Ah, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Loonies, you know. Ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him. Once you have cleaned up near the mausoleum, I can open the gate.
Alright, that was the last one. The Vendetta. The Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society has targeted my father. Normally I would say be my guest, but they're acting so nastily I put them on my blacklist. In order to learn more about them, I should find their agitator by the Polski cemetery wall.
Goodbye.
Good luck with the WAS, you know? Let me know when you get rid of them.
Yep, I got rid of them. Who's the agitator? This guy.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes.
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason?
Yes!
That's all caused by tempermancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy. You don't believe it? Here's proof. Ever since that Temperomancer was buried here, the dead have been rising from the graves. It's a sign that the apocalypse is coming. For more details on the rapidly coming end times, please visit our office.
Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. A magician Temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in charge of this circus?
The president told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure like the others.
Oh, can you give me a brochure?
You know how to read, right?
Okay.
Thanks. I know everything now. Enjoy your Judgment Day.
Getting into an argument with a troublemaker is a lose-lose scenario. The Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturgy Society has been on an important mission to combat thaumaturgy and all its manifestations in the public sphere for 3 years now. We see the activities and existence of temperomancers as a huge threat to citizens and civilizations as a whole. Let us join together to forbid the growth of the festering ulcer on the fabric of history, which is the reign of thaumaturges over humankind, which they have been pursuing for centuries. Support our activities with a donation. We accept checks, cash, and in-kind donations. Please address donations to the WAS 10 Młynarska Tylna Street, Warsaw, Poland. We also invite you to join the ranks of our society. Recruitment is always open. WAS leaflet. Well, well, the WAS is recruiting new members and collecting donations. Their headquarters is near the cemetery at 10 Młynarska Tylna Street. The loudmouth and the leaflet will lead me to my goal. I should visit the WAS, check how the recruitment is coming along, and maybe sort them out one way or another. Keep thaumaturgy away from holy sites. WAS. Thoughts of the person who created the banner are roving around the fabric like lost sheep. The first one is pacing around impatiently, the second one in fear, the third is making fun of the represented ideas, the fourth is wandering in doubt.
Hello.
Indeed. Fanciable.
Up close. I would even say a solid 8, wouldn't you?
I don't know. We'll see when he turns around.
May I ask what you ladies are doing?
What everyone does. We're evaluating.
Ask what a solid 8 means.
A solid 8?
You know, on a scale from 1 to 10, you look quite spiffy, sir.
Why are you schmoozing with some sucker who's already suited and booted for his own funeral? And you, lousy fop, got an itch in looking for some philandering at the Marble Orchard, are you?
6, 5.
0. There's nothing here for you. Mr. 8 got some you-know-what, so he caught our eye. And vice versa, I can tell.
Get ready for some shellacking, lads. We got a dandy
Oh,
looking for some
come on, bro.
ventilation.
What's going on in Poland? Jesus Christ, everyone's so fucking aggro.
Far from the orchard either.
Sir, you have the unique opportunity of becoming a 10.
Jesus Christ, man. They pulled 3 guns on me? They pulled 3 guns on me for talking to some broads on a bench. Bro. We gotta CC this guy ASAP. This is gonna stun him right away. Because this applies suffering, and then this does 2 damage against suffering enemies. Instant stun. Ow, fuck! Luckily pistols only do 3 damage. Cast suffering on all enemies. Oh, that's super OP. Fuck you. Ah, fuck. All right. So here we need an Upir attack. I don't have any negative states, but I suppose this is the fastest way. Oh, 9 damage! Holy shit! Ooh, fuck! Ooh! Well, that is a big heal. Somewhat. Ouch! And this guy needs Dimension Force 5. So this guy is just immortal. Unless we stun him. But I need a heal. Potentially. I don't know exactly what he's gonna do. Ouch! Oof! Ooh. He's stunned. Oh, fuck you. Alright. Now, are we getting late? They just disappeared. I'm not even gonna get late. The Gentleman, May issue. This season's true sensation is strong colors like dark red, deep indigo, and mustard yellow. They go exceptionally well with jacquard fabrics and intriguing patterns. The authors also take a look at medieval and Renaissance inspirations in modern fashion. Let's go talk to the fella. Damn it. Hold on. Okay. It's here, right? Glasses with a bent frame and broken lens. Before his last breath left him, Father's gaze wandered, searching for the source of his end. He did not close his eyes. He passed away with his eyes wide open, hurling thunderbolts from his eyes towards his nemesis. Anger clung to the crooked frame, not grief, sadness, or fear, all so natural in a moment of danger. Anger at the fact that death came too soon. It announced itself, but did not ask about any unfinished business. Okay, so this is this place. But where's the barber? This is the completely wrong place. I haven't been here at all. We need to go to the north. Here. Does it progress time to travel? Tisserie. What is that?
It smells so nice in here.
Oh, I love vanilla.
Is that vanilla?
I love vanilla.
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more butter. You're in heaven. Can I help you?
Why does it have to be so expensive?
Mrs. Jagoda, it's me, Victor.
I can't believe my eyes. Little Victor? Oh my, how you've grown and how handsome you've become. Where is that little cherub who would stand in front of the display, staring at pastries?
That gluten is still here. I can't forget your cream pie with cherries. I've been dreaming about it for 15 years.
You see, my lovely, the trick is quite simple. It's just a little butter, about 3 packs of...
Excuse me? I'm waiting for my order here.
No reason to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
Are you sure you're not a thaumaturge?
Let that be my sweet secret.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well, as you wish.
She's got a butt cheek. I wish, man. Just make a pie. A pie that's just like crust, and underneath it's just like only vanilla cream. I would eat that. I'm stuck. The taste buds of a gentleman? Yes. I always prefer eating the custard or the vanilla cream whenever my mom make pie. I would rather have it be like custard with apple pie than apple pie with custard. Partly damaged brochure, Lady Dragonfly. Come, and you'll experience true sensual delight in an exotic ritual. Some of the words are blurred.
Not on my watch.
Exotic ceremony. At 7 Eriwanska Street resides Lady Dragonfly, a luxury courtesan who's fond of traveling. She offers her clients an extraordinary experience during a ceremony that coddles the senses. Define ceremony. Can we be a little bit more specific? What kind of ceremony does a courtesan have to offer? Postcard from Lutz. Greetings to my beloved Powell. Auntie Helen.
Hello, sweet secret.
The greetings on the postcard are covered by a layer of longing. The memory of the gift that came with the postcard gilds the letters. A piece of wool from the Lord's mills reminds him of the warm-hearted aunt he had to leave there. A dream within a dream. Longing for dreams, daydreaming, wishing for what is out of reach. A fowler dyed with synthetic mauveine will enliven the silhouette. Black wool pants will add class, and a diamond pattern vest will provide some contrast. A new era is coming. A man no longer needs to dress modestly. That's my house, right? So, that's the tailor. Atelier is a terrible word. I don't know how to pronounce it. Because it's French. In Swedish it's atelier, but I don't know what the fuck how to say it in English.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new? I've got some fresh ideas for you.
Promising. But you can't keep wearing the same attire. Please, come back to me if you find more inspiration. Meanwhile, I shall attend to my work. Please, excuse me.
Alright. So this just unlocks some new clothes.
I won't bother you.
All right.
But I think the normal attire is pretty good. I'm just gonna use the normal default. Upon hearing the sounds of longing, your thoughts are unwittingly carried off somewhere to the distant lands of Brittany, or the steppes of Zabi... Are they serious? Zaporizhzhia. 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 Then the musician turns the crank more violently, and the buzzing of the dog brings a dose of sobriety to the soul. Alright, do we go do the thing? I just feel like if I do the thing, it's gonna like delete all of this XP. What are you doing in front of my house? And even no, okay. Wait, hold on, what's this? Oh, that's the outfit. No. Before we do the soiree, let's go to the crime scene. Just in case it like deteriorates or someone tampers with it. So it's southern. Oy. So where was it? Was it up here? No. Denunciation. The mad artist Andrzejewicz Andrze and what how are you supposed to do that? A Z after an R? Andrzejewicz. You have to pronounce the R like an RE or something, like Andrzejewicz. That's the only way I can make that make any sense. Andrzejewicz, who lives on 84 Poznanska Street, brings strangers to his house every day and talks to them about Newski Orthodox Church. They discuss its construction in detail. It is highly likely that they are planning an assassination attempt. I advise you to take an interest in this suspicious person and his shady guests. Lesson in drawing. Courier Warszawski. Slavic languages are funny. Inaugural concert of the Warsaw Philharmonic. November 5 at 5 p.m. 5 Jasna Street. Ignacy Jan Paderewski will perform with Emil Mlynarski conducting the orchestra. After the concert, a reception will be held at the Kronenberg Palace. What does the ski mean? Paderewski. Like, there's so much ski in Slavic names. Is that like sun? Of. From, associated with. Okay. So like Warszawski means from Warsaw. Okay. So Geralt of Rivia is Geralt Riviaski. Geralt the Rivi. Okay. Geralt the Rivi. Like many Polish surnames ending in ski, it probably derived from a place name or family name, and originally meant from, associated with. The root Sapek Sapko is believed to be an old personal nickname or given name. So Sapkowski roughly means belonging to the Sapko family, or from the place associated with Sapko. Okay. Ovsky. Okay, so it's the Ovsky. It's the Ovsky, but if a word ends with ov, they kind of blend together. So Krakowski means from Krakow. Okay. Okay. Where was the house? I'm confused. Propaganda brochure. The sewers of the city of Warsaw as a tool used by Judaism and charlatans to destroy Polish agriculture and exterminate the Slavic population living by the Vistula River. The complete harmlessness of cloacal waste to humans is evidenced by the booming health of the workers, specifically those engaged in cleaning the lavatories and the suburban farmers who mostly rely on human fertilizers, even during the spread of epidemic diseases. So what room is there for the existence of these disease-causing microbes? They're probably dreamed up in the empty heads of tabloid writers or the perverse brains of the ill-willed, amidst the manure and hay among the cattle and the simpletons. The eternal wisdom has descended upon mankind, a mankind corrupted by the theories and doctrines of pure reason, by the devices and constructs of capitalism, by the skullduggery and extravagance of the Jews, and it used supernatural science to guide the monarchs and the wise men to welcome the future savior of the world in a poor thatch in Bethlehem. I couldn't really follow what the hell that was on about. A hinged piece of plaid vest. Hatred and loathing guided his young hand as he threw away his clothes in an alley and set them on fire. The safe plaid vest, a symbol of Biedermeier and bourgeois boredom, burned silently. He felt nauseous at the thought of his family, its passivity and lack of ambition. It was time for fire. Like, am I dumb? Where's the collapsed house? Right here. A worn-out leather shoe, dirty from dust. The owner of the shoe was a haughty soul who feared nothing, for whom death was an intruder destroying the order of the universe. He had his feet firmly on the ground, and even when death stared him in the eye, he did not give in to the instinct to flee. Yes, this shoe belonged to my father. A large pillar, broken in half. Wild fury radiated from here, nestled in the body. This blow to the pillar collapsed the entire building, a punch born of a powerful fist carrying colossal amounts of strength. Chaos. Only chaos can be felt here, devoid of any composed thought, intention. What breaks through to the surface of this disorder is destruction, as if designed in the guts of what wrought it. Father's death. This place carries the memory of my father. What is left of him here completes his image as a tenacious man with a hard heart. Interestingly, he expected death, although it came sooner than he expected, which clearly upset him. And the death that came from him was a strong, uncompromising fury. The death that came for him.
Am I a magician or what? Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that, right as he was going by.
Hey, Suski!
What?
Ouch, fuck.
Butt.
Chicken butt.
Tie him up. There you go. Tighter. We took his book.
Well done. All right, let's wake the asshole up. Wakey, wakey.
What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you. You look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting.
Well, what did you expect?
That after years of hanging out in Parisian salons, you'd come back handsome and spruced up.
How do you know about Paris?
I did come back spruced up. I cut my hair.
Shit. Just read out my birth certificate, why don't you?
Abaurice Niedzic.
Long time no see, Shulski.
Oberici.
What kind of a sick idea is this? Kidnapping me?
It's a joke! You don't find it funny?
No.
What does it feel like to have your life depend on me?
Enough of this. It's not funny, and it's not scary.
The fucking Shulskis. Always looking down your noses. It's because of you my pop died the way he did. And it's because of you I ended up on the streets.
What did I do?
Well, fuck, Victor. We pulled the trigger together. There'd be nothing to talk about if you hadn't nicked Pop's pistol. So how come Pop and I were the ones to pay the price, huh?
I remember it a little differently.
Oh, now that makes me curious. Does it just so happen that in your version, you're innocent?
No, I'm not. And you're not either. But it's my father's fault most of all.
What a convenient answer. He's not going to defend himself now, is he?
I don't have any intention of changing your mind. We were dumb kids. I can't change the past.
Yeah. Full of foreboding, he desired to push away his memories.
You did? Where's that rat?
What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward.
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption. Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
What do I have to do with anything?
I'll take a look around.
Inventory of debts. Inventory of debts. September. Aloyski Gajebski owes 200 rubles. Deadline until September 10. Duck in manure. Jan Mazur, also known as Rudy, talked back. Deadline until October 5. Knock one of his teeth out if he doesn't apologize in writing. Joseph Landau owes 50 rubles. Deadline until September 09. Break one finger for every rubles owed. Jan Frischko owes 335 rubles. Deadline until September 10. Repaid. The Daily Courier. We're just reading newspapers and shit. The Daily Courier. Tragedy on Marzalkowska Street. Several people have died in a building collapse, including respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislaw Zulski. No one seems to know the cause of the accident. Defective construction of the building or a deliberate attack? All we know is it could not have been foreseen. Shock and awe. The tenement house was inhabited by 4 families. 3 of them are now in mourning after losing their loved ones. The Boguslavskis lost their children. Mr. and Mrs. Grodecki. I don't know, how do you pronounce the C's? Like CK in Polish. Grodecki Or Grodecki. I don't think there's there's no Z or anything there, so I don't think there's like a J. But is like Grodecki an actual... Is that like an actual name? Grodecki lost their lives, and Franciszek Konskowalski, the owner of a pram and linen factory warehouse, perished in the collapse. The case is being investigated by the police, while residents are advised caution when walking on city streets. See, like this... Like, I don't really mind any of the core concepts here, but the fact that there's infinity, like, newspapers and shit everywhere is just detrimental, really. Like,
You guys again.
it's too
You
much.
shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing our boxing on you. Some
Feathers? A bee? I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
Fucked up, but today you'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my side. Show these cretins, Victor.
2 party members? What does this do? Interrupts the enemy's planned action if the enemy is in the suffering state. That sounds super OP. But I probably can't use it on anything quick. Yeah. So it would have to be on, like... Yeah, action, reaction. Yeah, we can put that there, I suppose. Could put it on the strong attack. Danis, Selim, Timur. All right. I'm gonna start over here. Oh, he's an AI. Ouch, fuck. Alright, Bukovac. I want Bukovac to howl, because that should put suffering on all of the other ones, which should remove this trait from Timur. Yeah. Nope, he's dead. No, that didn't get removed. Why though? I felt like it should have. Maybe the AoE doesn't... I mean, I don't feel like there was an AoE. But maybe it has to be a direct attack. 3 stacks? What the shit? Ouch. Fuck you. Oh, she'd have gone up. Oh, never mind. Stabbed in the heart by a demon.
You never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening at Niedzic's bar.
Niedzik.
If we're to have fun, let's do
Okay,
it
so
right.
the C is like a
Around for
J.
everyone.
Niedzik. 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 Niedzik.
Old friendships never die, right?
Brici.
Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it. Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up yet. That burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
Good riddance. Well, what do you say, Victor?
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a salutor here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity. Hey everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as the Demon's Den. Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Listen, you keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go. I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
All right. A hole in the wall with a bullet still stuck in it. My first expectation is always to find fear, doubt, or anger behind a bullet. After all, who shoots just like that, treating it as some sort of game? Exactly the kind of person who fired this bullet, light-heartedly, seeing the weapon only as a tool of enjoyment. Menu. Like, why can I look at the menu? It's just this kind of thing that's just like, Jesus. Like, do I really need to read what's on the menu, bro? On the labor movement and its leaders. And the fact that there's so many interactables means that you don't know what actually, like, has any relevance to the, like, overarching story. Because, like, a newspaper article could be relevant. Because it could be talking about characters in the grand story, right? Like, is Napoleon part of the game story? Yeah, they were talking about Napoleon earlier, right? So if there's like Napoleon stuff in the newspapers, that could be relevant. But because there's so many newspapers, you just don't know. And that's a saturation issue. Like Baldur's Gate 3 has a similar problem, but there it's for NPCs, where they decided to name every single NPC in every town, which is insane, because it means that in order to find an actually interactable NPC, you basically need to have a quest marker to point you at the NPC. The labor movement is growing strong. Its impact can be seen not just in large cities. We could now argue that workers across cities, towns, and villages all unite in the common struggle for a better future. And it is no surprise the movement is growing if it has such charismatic leaders. Let us just mention the irreplaceable Rosa Luxemburg, or Marcin Kasprezak. Kasprezak. Where are the Polish boys when I need them? Abarici. So this is like Marcin Kasprezak? Marcin Kasprezak. Marchand. Yeah, that was it.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of this Polish guitarist, Marcin.
Marcin.
This is why, in English, his name is often said as
This is Martin. This is Polish Martin. Marcin. Okay. Marcin. And Kasprezak. Kaspishak. Where's the R? You fucker.
Kasprzak.
The R it's a silent R. Come on, bro.
Kasprzak.
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 Kasprzak. Kasprzak. Okay. Sure. Why not? Hold on. Hell? Okay. Just want to double check. That I got all of my Path of Exile 2 drops. And yes, I did. Alright. Need to grind my drops. Let us just mention the irreplaceable Rosa Luxemburg, or Marcin Kasprzak. Kaspjak. These people possess a magical kind of magnetism. Just listen to them and you will be raring to go. What is their secret? I would not hesitate to answer. The purity of their ideals. They are people who serve their country earnestly, and we should all follow their example. Kmicic. 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 Drops of blood seeped deep into the wood, preserving the memory of a severed human ear. The hand that threw the knife had a clear target, an ear cut off in a frenzy, with a smile, by a mind deaf to any afterthought. Individual splinters still remember the cold steel of the blade, which was guided by a heart marked by competitiveness. It has no precision, only stupidity fueled by the desire to win. An ordinary dirty rag soaked with blood. The cloth is stained with fresh blood, the ultimate blood, that which flows from a fatal wound. Carelessly put away, it is the last reminder of a recent brawl with a tragic ending. Come on. To the eyes, poem. To the eyes. Your eyes are filled with shades of my memories. Close them and look there, far ahead. Do you see? Sunrise, the day's herald. No, for you, night is eternal, yes. I see you, lipless with hair as long as the past. You're a body, warm in my memory. You rot, yet violets spring from you. I pluck them and give myself to your embrace. I feed on nothing. Nothing I affirm, and I wait. I wait. No epiphany comes. The spearheads of your eyes are hollow. I search for a gaze, but only an eye in hand, deaf in its stare. Warsaw, 1904. Godnatt, Karl. Sov gott. Broken window. A broken window with planks where the glass used to be. Fragments of human tissue can still be found nearby. Some man flew through this window, leaving behind the memory of his bleeding body. Someone grabbed him by the tails and pushed him without much force or precision, rather spurred by adrenaline. Funny photo. Here we finally look like ourselves, laughing school kids, constantly in search of a new brawl. Nice of Abrici to keep it.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
A sturdy hunting knife engraved with the initials AN. Carries the memory of poetry being recited in different situations, whether while picking dirt from under one's nails or mutilating someone's face. The blood-stained blade must be a good source of inspiration. From the wooden inlaid handle protrudes a long, sharp pommel that has tasted blood and stripped people of small body parts more than once. The knife is a bloodthirsty beast that demands to be fed. The London bar couldn't belong to anyone else, as it perfectly represents Aborici's nature. The parties here often get out of control and end badly, or even tragically for those involved. This place smells of blood, stupidity and foolhardiness, all soaked in alcohol.
Vodka, revelry, extreme opinions, violence. That giant bird must enjoy it, and I'm sure it also stirs up the chaos.
Victor, time for penalty drinks.
Feathers, a beak, those eyes. Who are you? I can't focus.
Don't make me come over there!
Do I know someone with mood swings, a tendency for bravado, and a weakness for booze?
Okay. Furale, a deceitful forest specter from Tatar legends. She leads people astray by taking various shapes. She also has a rather twisted sense of humor. Could it be that father was hunting this Salutor? I almost, but only almost, I almost want to try Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 again, but not hardcore mode. But I think I don't really want to.
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
Well, well. How did you get your hands on all this?
I worked my ass off for years. I found myself in shitty positions. Sometimes I had to make people disappear. Pop wouldn't have been proud of me. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't live to see it. But then I'd have to kill you.
What's stopping you? You had me tied up in the chair.
Well, I sure did. Maybe the thought even crossed my mind. But I decided to give you a chance. Witness the kindness within my heart. Tell me, what else is going on?
I've had a look around and something's caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the Salutor.
Well then, shoot!
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag. Whose blood is this?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual. Look how helpful I am. Keep going.
Who smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
You like to go wild here, huh? Are you often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling?
You know I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A stiff spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
What happened to the puppy?
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bags and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing. Yeah. My brave little guy. But what were we talking about?
You get a lot of stiffs here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something looketh around. What do you call a lot? 3 a month on average, I'd say.
I'd say that's a lot.
Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver one day and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot, or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
Go ahead. I have to gather myself a little too.
Lelek.
What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind.
The Salutor's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, come on. Where about it is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Whoever's with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on, I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of. Maybe your demon will be drinking vodka somewhere there too. Take a deep breath. That's the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Victor. Relish it.
A bouquet of sweat, shit, and puke. And piss. Thanks.
Come
Delicious.
on, you'll see the true face of Abaurycy Niedzic. And maybe you'll even find what you're looking for here.
A broken bottle with blood splattered nearby. The hand that used the bottle as a weapon was driven by deliberate malice and the desire to have fun. There is no aggression here or desire to cause harm, just unadulterated stupidity. One hair, another fresh blood covers them. This bottle hit someone's head. First, it was emptied in the blink of an eye, and as soon as the opportunity arose, it was smashed on someone as an exquisite joke. Elysium. Order absinthe. That sounds like a bad idea, man. Inside it states that it's the property of Abaurycy Constantius Niedzic. Constantius Niedzic. Fuck Polish, man. This notebook is a vessel into which inspiration is poured, kept close to the heart, serving as its expression. The nib has pierced the paper in some places, so much excitation was in the poet's hand, a record of the pure passion that fills the owner. The pages of the notebook are inscribed from top to bottom. Some have been torn out, while others bear the marks of many erasures. Words, 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 including extremely flowery metaphors, revealing the poet's sensitive soul. Deadness. Blood, blood. The heart calls. The blade heeds and feeds. I choke on the blood. I search for love in blood. I search still. Warsaw, 1905. A dried bloodstain in the wood that forms a pattern. What initially appears to be just a bloodstain is in fact a poem. One only has to peer deeper into what remains of it for one's attention to be drawn to the individual smudged words, from which it is no longer possible to extract any meaning. Behind the mask of barbarism, the mask of a ruthless gangster conceals a truly sensitive soul, torn between conflicting feelings. He balances on a thin line between beauty and ugliness, tenderness and violence. Confronting him with his inner chaos might reveal his flaw. I want to drink some absinthe first. After downing the last glass, I saw a thick fog gather at my table, and from it emerged a beautiful woman clothed only in chains made of pearls and precious stones. I woke up almost instantly, I think, cradling a beautiful, almost naked broom in my arms. Is absinthe even drinkable?
Welcome to my world.
Meaning what? That they've got a guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
I see the positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here. Thought is transformed into word, to penetrate the material and infuse the universe with tenderness. All right, let's drink, shall we?
Okay.
A double barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their palates with exquisite libations. Let's do a Milk of 83.
You're not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get some fresh air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
You've always had a silver tongue.
Don't I know it? Add to that a despicable past, and you've got all the ingredients for a poet.
Now, why are we sitting here instead of at your bar?
My lads, bless them, set me up a poetry reading once, but they're simple folk. They don't understand this poesy. They laughed when they should have cried. Cried when their hearts should have flooded with anger. I don't hold it against them. My bar trades on its reputation as a dive. That's how you make the most money.
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars, and as for me, the streets took me in, taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs, and when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Victor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family, my shivs.
What is your plan? Would you rather the name Niedzic make people talk about the king of the underworld, or a great poet?
The poetic king of the underworld. Anyway, they already say that. The shivs think of me as a bard, and the competition says so too. And since I've got them all by short hairs, they respect me, even though they can't string two proper sentences together. I've got a gift, Victor. I can't complain about a lack of talent.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Lelek is attached to you.
A demon following me around? Bullshit.
There are a lot of indications. Your personality, the things you do, and stuff like that.
I'd rather not have anyone sharing my head with me. Can you do something about it?
I see it like this. You've always had some seed of madness inside you, but I don't think you've ever been so fucked up.
Beg pardon?
I found your poem. Did you write it in your own blood or that of one of your victims?
Victims? The hell are you talking about? Of course it was mine. I sliced my veins open for art. That's how committed I am.
More like desperate. No true poet needs to resort to gimmicks. He just needs ink, and the world will hear him.
Shit. One more word, and I'll forget about our friendship.
He got Superman.
There's nothing to forget. Our friendship is just a figment of your sick imagination.
Wow, what the fuck?
Stab me in the heart. It'll hurt less.
I know now that you're not the one Lelek is following.
You see? Even the devil can't touch me. He's come knocking a few times, but we've never managed to strike a deal.
And you'd surely be the perfect candidate for him, but only seemingly. So what? Should we continue our search?
Oh, Victor, lad, how that "we" tickles me. Come on, of course we're continuing. We have to find that little brat of yours.
Should have apologized. But it's one of those issues, like when the game just shows you like a word that you can choose instead of like actually, like, it's okay if they do that, but only if like what they show you actually like really reflects the longer sentence. But if it doesn't, it's really hard to actually like choose things correctly, right? Like when you have like 3 options and none of them mean anything, and you pick it and he says like something that's completely unexpected. It's really weird for a game that's based around that kind of stuff. And I feel like that's pretty hard to avoid when you decide to, like, instead of having dialogue choices with, like, the whole sentence that you pick, like in Baldur's Gate or something, you get that abstraction. He may be older, but he's certainly not more mature. The Chamberlain of Chaos, the Minister of Warsaw's Vagary, and the Messenger of Cirrhosis of the Liver. With every sip of vodka, our passion grows, and the city becomes much more colorful, and it belongs to us. A Ruski spat in my vodka recently at the Lock, Stock and Barrel. What's going on up here? Damaged street lamp. An invitation. Anton Lesniewski is pleased to invite admirers of the art of painting to an exhibition, during which he will present a new series of paintings entitled Rebirth. It will be a creative reference to the Greek myth of Prometheus. The exhibition will take place on September 6 at 5 p.m. at 94 Marzalkowska Street, apartment 8. The paintings will be available to the public in the evenings for the next 2 weeks. Where'd he go? Oh, wait, Timur, this guy, we just punched this guy in the face.
What? You give up, you piece of shit?
Sell him as well.
Do you see what I see?
I see two morons wrestling with a lamppost. How you fellas doing? Who's winning?
It's a colossus, looking down its nose. Arrogant piece of... I swear it called us sons of bitches.
Well, that would piss anyone off.
The Salutor's presence is so strong here, it wouldn't take much to lose one's head. Some people stop distinguishing reality from imagination and see danger even in inanimate objects. Lanterns seem to be extremely dangerous enemies.
As I look at it and then at you, I've got to admit, the lamppost is right.
That what?
That you're a pair of sons of bitches, that's what.
You're taking the enemy's side? Suit yourself. We're not giving in.
Is this another battle? Oh my god, bro. No, they pull the fucking pistol? What is that? Or restores 4 health points every round. That's not that big of a deal. I think if I do this... Ah, he got both of the dots. Well, he's dead. Okay. And we'll try stunning this guy. Ouch. 10 fucking damage. Ouch. He punched as hard as a pistol. And he's down. Oh no, wait. Oh, we can't have negative states. Then we stun him. Stun him, kill him. Fuck you.
Well, now, this is a productive night. The more brawling, the better.
Please visit us again.
Time to keep an eye out for Dennis. He was injured in the fight with the Colossus and got lost. I think.
Maybe the Ataman ended up at the Lockstock.
Where? The Lock, Stock, and Barrel. This Ruski bar up the stairs here. Competition.
The night's still young. There's excitement ahead.
Let's follow them. Since I haven't yet found Lelik, that could be just where he is.
A bloody hat. Inside is a label with the name Pasha sewn on it. This is no ordinary hat. It is a vessel for memories of true friendship and a comfort zone in which you can be yourself, now soiled, used to frantically staunch blood that gushed from a wound born of thoughtlessness. Reckless man. Lelek's influence seems to be spreading across the district, pushing people to engage in stupidity and recklessness. This, coupled with alcohol, causes them to do even more stupid and dangerous things, leaving plenty of blood in their wake. In order to find the person with a flaw, I must visit other establishments in the area. Up the stairs. It's getting fucking cold,
Private party tonight, no riff.
he said.
Cheers, Ivan, my friend.
Mr. Niedzic, well, I've got clear instructions.
Don't be
Nedjits.
silly. It's a beautiful night out. Rare when we see stars over Warsaw. But now look. 1, 2. If you count them all, you'll know the extent of my gratitude.
Well, all right, go on in. I'm fond of you, Mr. Niedzic. I'm just doing my job.
Jits.
That's respect.
Njits.
This is what they call a private party? What is this, a wake? Good thing we showed up. Double barrel for me. Actually, make that 2.
Quadruple barrel. An ornate Cossack saber that belongs to Pasha. The steel shines, and the handle is polished to a mirror sheen. People are not afforded as much love and care as this shashka, which is cared for so painstakingly. There is something else here, a ritual in honor of the deceased, repeated reverently. It's a kiss laid just above the former owner's engraving after each polishing. Dennis!
Come on, don't make me beg. I'll fix up your head for no extra fee.
I'm in no hurry to go upstairs. I feel like a game. You up for one?
Me? Forget it. I have gorgeous hands. Everyone says so. You're not gonna carve them up with that shank.
What? You eavesdropping, magician? Lock, stock, and barrel? Or the London bar?
The demon's den!
You taking a fucking survey? Are you spying for Niedzic?
Sheer curiosity. I work for
Niedzic.
nobody. I'm the one in charge of...
Devils, I know. Get out of here. I can't stand the sight of you.
Don't mind me. I'm already going.
Yep, hold on. I need to go and loot random glowy sparkle things first. Letter to Dennis. I hope you're well. It is difficult for me to write this letter, but I want to open my heart to you and not hide the truth. I have long sensed that your affection for me has faded. You no longer write as often as you used to, and I haven't seen you for almost a year. I don't want to remain in uncertainty any longer, so I am forced to break off our engagement. Be well, and think about me from time to time, but don't write to me anymore. Olga. P.S. I am dictating these words to Father Olkin. He wishes to convey that you are no longer welcome in the village, but you could at least visit your mother. A well-cared-for pistol with an ornate grip. Steel that's cold to the touch burns on the inside with a mixture of hope and fear. Hope that the cold of the metal presses against one's temple will bring solace. Fear that though the heart will stop beating, the soul will continue to suffer. The barrel pressed against his temple, his finger on the trigger, and chaos in his heart. To shoot or not to shoot, so little is needed for the bullet to pierce the skull, but his time hasn't come yet. A balalaika, a worn-out instrument that Cossacks take on their travels. The strings have absorbed the memory of the melodies played on the balalaika, and a one, the heaviness of the string, plucking fingers, reflects the melody's wistfulness, and a two, the impish lightness expresses raunchy humor, and so it goes. The instrument is full of sad and forlorn thoughts. They wander across the strings, regardless of the melodies they play. Whether the song is cheerful or sorrowful, the instrument's memory doesn't lie. The musician sees the world in shades of black. Sower of chaos. Unpredictable, reckless Danis, whose heart is filled with incomprehensible anger, hides his suffering, grief, and longing. Torn by conflicting emotions, he sows chaos and falls into extremes. His behavior stems from his broken heart, which has become his curse. It is he that Lelek has taken a fancy to. It is his flaw that I need to identify. Chill, we gotta go and snap a little bit.
Look at her all over him. I'd know how to make the most of being so popular.
What do you want?
Did I hear you talking about Danis?
Danis and babes.
He talks a lot, makes a big fuss around himself, but when push comes to shove, he leaves them hanging.
So them babes must like him.
Yeah, nothing for us to do except drink and enjoy one another's company.
You seem thick as thieves. Have you known each other long?
Since we were kids. We're all from the Don Host Oblast. Under Danis, we've traveled far and wide with the Russians.
Danis is your commander?
Da, Ataman.
You know Danis pretty well, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I take a professional interest in guys like him. You think I can ask you guys a couple of questions?
Let's see what you're after, wizard.
Danis had a fiancée, but she dumped him. How come?
You know, he keeps his feelings to himself. But it hurt him. That's what I think.
Maybe she got sick of waiting. She had her pick of men in the village.
And is that what made Danis so devil-may-care? A broken heart?
Sure. What would it be otherwise?
Who is Pasha?
Our buddy, from the same village as us, out past the Don River. We went through a lot together.
Pasha's dead. Leave it at that.
What actually happened to him?
We all stick close together, but when you're drunk, you get some weird ideas. That damned Shashka of Pasha's was a spoil of war. One time, Danis and Pasha got tanked and started playing Russian roulette for it.
So, Danis clearly won. But that little saber of Pasha's doesn't make him feel triumph, more like love and concern. He really looks after it.
Danis cherishes the memory of Pasha, surrounding himself with objects that belong to him. Danis obviously cared for Pasha. He also must have considered him more than just a friend. Pasha was close to Danis's heart. All that's left of him now are the memories enchanted within the objects that Danis carefully preserves. The Cossack is tormented over the death of the one who was more than a friend to him. Was it Pasha's death that spawned the flaw in him, or did it only expose it?
I've heard Danis likes playing Russian roulette.
He's such a bonehead. He never thinks about the trouble he'll get himself into.
You'd better watch your head when he's around.
Who'd have thought that Danis was such a sensitive soul? Does he play the balalaika a lot?
Lately, he's been singing either about the Grim Reaper and Hellfire or rolling in the hay. You can't keep up with him.
He goes too heavy on the tearjerkers for my taste. Any more questions?
Confront them with the truth. What does that mean?
I won't bother you. I'm just on my way.
Why am I confronting them? Pasha died a foolish death while playing Russian roulette with the Danis. Both of them carelessly disregarded the consequences and did not realize the veracity of the bullet. Reality claimed its dues and took Pasha, thus depriving Danis of his one true friend. Danis's heart has been broken, and it won't be easy for him to piece it back together. His fiancée broke up with him through a few words scribbled on paper, and a close friend died during a silly game in which Danis also participated. Such a life is not life at all. Danis sees no sense in it. Maybe we do confront them.
Well, I'm telling you, maybe it's his hairstyle. If you went after me with a razor like that...
It's you again. What do you want?
You know Danis pretty well, right?
Yeah, what about it?
I take a professional interest in guys like him. You think I can ask you?
Let's see what...
You know what I think? You're not being straight with me.
What?
I think Pasha and Danis were more than comrades in arms and blood brothers. On top of that, I think
they were
that's
butt
why
buddies.
Danis's fiancée dumped him. People from your village kept giving her crap.
The fuck are you talking about? They were blood brothers, that's all. You'd love to find a buddy like that, someone for better and for worse.
Calm down, I can see your faithful friends. I'd better go take a drag of Warsaw air.
If you like breathing through a straight nose, don't try any funny business.
What you sniffing around for again?
I found something that belongs to you. A letter.
Hand that over. If you read it, you'll regret it. It's private.
Easy now, I just wanted to talk.
We don't have anything to talk about. Leave me alone.
Don't mind me. I'm already going.
So we need to talk to my demon. I think. Does not seem to be anything left. Yep.
Danis doesn't think about what he's doing, and he doesn't care about the consequences, as if it's all in the name of fun. He couldn't cope with his broken heart, so he started tumbling further and further into the depths of chaos. It seems like Pasha was more to him than just a comrade and close friend. His death hit Danis like a train. Since then, his life's been nothing but irrational behavior and risk-taking. He's thumbing his nose at death. I think I'll accept the challenge. Time to figure out his flaw and catch Lelek. I wonder if he'll play Russian roulette with me.
What you sniffing around for again?
You're sitting there so quietly. How about a little game? You play Russian roulette here, lads? Or are you too soft?
Ha! Think you're harder than me? I
Russian roulette for breakfast. Let's play.
Did someone say Russian roulette?
Show us what a tough guy you are, pretty boy.
6 chambers, 1 bullet. Ready to start?
Wait, Victor. Let's play with mine.
What? Okay.
Yours will do too.
It will be more interesting that way.
Game over.
Does this remind you of anything?
My turn. It was nice knowing you guys. And you, Victor. If fate so ordains, we'll speak in hell. Well, 4 more.
And now he just dies.
We're starting round 2.
Is that how it was with Pasha? Do you wonder if you're going to wipe the remains of my brain off your face?
Shut your trap.
What? You shitting your pants? Gods of Chaos, watch over me. That's the end. We know what's waiting in the cylinder.
You brave enough to cross even that final boundary?
Enough, gentlemen. We were kidding around. Danis, there's nothing in there. I didn't load it.
Pasha ran out of luck and lost his Shashka, right?
You're lying, Niedzits. You're all lying. You think I'm scared of death? The sight of me makes the Grim Reaper quake in his boots. Well, go ahead. Watch carefully.
Squawk. Fucking bird.
Is that lovely song for me? Don't stop. I'm enjoying listening.
So are we just gonna capture this guy now and just everything's gonna be fine? Last time we had a magical Jesus healer who cured us while we were doing this. Attack with Upir to disable. Salim's shadow. Timur's shadow. Okay. I think it's faster to just raw dog. Through the points. I think maybe just killing him would have been easier. Oh, did he take a focus off me? Now we just one-shot this guy. And... fuck you! Interrupts an enemy's planned action. Oh, it's a guaranteed interrupt? That means I can't do that at all. In that case, I guess we just punch him. We wait for the bird to scream. Fuck you. Oh, shit. Lelik. Right. But these guys don't have names? Oh, Pasha's shadow. Olga's shadow. Danis's shadow. Wait, do we fuck up his wife first? There we howl. And then that stuns her. Punch her in the head. What about these guys? Upir. Like with Bukabach. I need a sword, man. Now what I need is to restore focus, which means I need to punch this guy in the face. And maybe heal. Ouch. And then this clears all of my debuffs, which I had a lot of. And then we stun him. And then we fuck him up. Fuck you.
Enough of losing. Rasputin will tame you. Bullets have no effect on me. The end will never come.
What are you talking about, Danis? Let's get to drinking. The night's still young.
You don't understand. None of you. Leave me alone.
I don't want to hear another word. Get out!
Wow, what the fuck? What did I do?
Shut it, Selim. Or I'll find a loaded piece and shoot you dead. Give me a second. To get my thoughts together. I have to.
Tell him it's time to suffer the consequences. I look like shit, don't I? Let him find solace in mourning.
Let yourself feel the pain that's consuming you. You need it.
Pasha.
We have to use the magic.
I haven't mourned you.
Dennis, pull yourself together. Come on.
No, Selim, I have to. You two as well. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Don't say anything. No words are necessary.
What's with the crowd? Oh yeah, we were playing Russian roulette.
Drink a toast to the dead.
Dennis, we are your brothers forever, till the day we die.
Come on, let's leave these scoundrels alone. We've got stuff to talk about. What a poetic experience. I can feel it in my bones, as if I were part of something grand, you know?
You carry an unloaded revolver?
Anybody can pull a trigger. I use it to smash heads. And balls. But tell me, did you catch the little sprat?
Yeah, I did. But it wasn't easy. It still isn't.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. At least now it won't be Lelek deciding Danis's fate. And that's always a good thing.
Anything that lets you sleep at night, friend.
Forget sleep. Now I need hypnosis. Thanks for today, Aboritse.
Oh no, hold on now. The night will end when I say so. Come here.
I really don't have the energy anymore. Respect that.
I didn't kidnap you just to let you go that easily. No, sir. There's no better medicine than aquavita. Let's go drink.
Bro, I just captured a demon and I look like I'm gonna explode. I don't think this is the time.
To us, to you, to vodka. Show her your demon, Victor. Just not on my shoes. Victor, boy. Maybe you aren't at all such a prick as Satanisław was. "99 bottles standing on the wall."
Hey!
Oh, fuck.
Well, hello, Sleeping Beauty.
My head's about to explode. What the hell are we doing in front of my house?
The front steps got the better of you. But Victor, to hell with that. What a night we had. Admit it. If you're looking for fun, do it with Niedzic.
Niedzic.
Well, I admit, it was quite...
Schmite. It was spectacular. And we both know it.
We'd better get away from here, if Ligia finds us.
Ligia! And by what fault do your eyes burn red, hot, while your mouth is like honey? You trust overmuch in my virtue?
I see you're looking after our good name, brother.
Forgive me. It won't happen again.
It won't. I'll make sure of that.
I can assure you, my darling sister, that next time I'll make it all the way to the door.
Can you make it home from here, or do you need a hand?
But those 5 rubles, remember?
Five? What the hell do I owe you that much for?
My dear friend, I can't answer that question in the company of a lady.
Warsaw whores aren't that expensive. You two got bilked.
Victor, with each word, I find your sister more and more impressive. One way or another, I wouldn't like to have you as a creditor.
If I needed a loan, it was because I'm broke.
Then go fish around at home. A gold watch of Satanisław's would come in handy. He doesn't care anymore.
Satanisław?
Oh.
Here, from now on, you can cover your own tabs. Maybe you'll even start paying for your own telegrams.
He doesn't have a neck.
And now, pardon me, but I have things to do in life. Once you've dragged yourself home, brother, I'd like a word with you.
All right, don't worry about it now. We'll have a chance to meet up. Next time, you're buying.
Next time?
So you think I'm done with you? One night like this is too little for us to be squared up. I know not why others stare, lest it's at our drinking fair.
I need to see Rasputin.
Alright. I do need to see Rasputin. Reception weakened. Have a sit to Rasputin. But, well, we're gonna stop there. It's past midnight. I just wanted to finish that section. And, yeah. We'll continue tomorrow. But yeah. Until next time. Thanks for hanging. Have a good night. Bye-bye.